community? Welcome back and thank you for watching. So today I have a special guest. Yeah. One of my very best friends in the whole wide world, Miss Tamika Richardson.
Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. So I have only two friends that I feel like we have been friends since literally out of the womb. And this is one right here, okay? So we have been friends since, since forever. Very long time. So today's video is a taste of Thanksgiving, y'all. And this idea came out of my search, my hunt for the Brock's turkey dinner flavored candy corn and turducken. And I could not find either one of them. But I asked my friend, my bestest here, to come and taste some Thanksgiving stuff with me and just have a conversation. So we have today, we have some exotic potato chips that we're gonna try that came from Whole Foods. We have a spread that we are gonna try of a Moravian chicken pie, southern green beans with bacon, some wild rice with cranberries, very interesting, a turkey and dressing dish, and then we also have some donuts from Colonel's Donuts here in Winston-Salem. We have a red velvet and a pumpkin spice. And we also have, and you guys, full disclosure here, they did not come out the way I wanted them to, but we have our attempt at a Williams-Sonoma special, the Ooey Gooey pumpkin bars, and they are made with the pumpkin latte quick bread recipe and their caramel pumpkin butter.
Sounds yummy.
Sounds yummy. We gonna give them a try. Like I said, they didn't quite turn out the way I was hoping, but here we are.
They look fine. They look good, so we'll give it a try.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the little chicken pot pie has a little chicken on there. I thought it was kind of cute.
It's cute.
But one of the first things that I wanted for us to try on this taste of Thanksgiving, although this is not quite really Thanksgiving, but on my very first Black Business Highlight, I highlighted a business a friend of ours is doing, Macola.com. I think I say that right. And it's an online African store. Well, we purchased some things from him and he sent us some free little snacks to try.
Okay, awesome.
So I wanted us to try it on here and see how we like it. So here we have some toasted corn and peanut mix by Flo's. So we're just gonna give it a try. See how we like it. Okay, here we go. Taste number one. I will let you do the honors.
Well, thank you.
You are very welcome.
Now, I usually am not a nut person.
Ah,
So this
look,
will be different.
best friend, I don't even know. And I know she don't like chocolate.
I don't like chocolate. So I don't know if you can trust my taste buds if I don't like chocolate, right?
Never trust a person that does not like chocolate, okay?
All right.
So we're going to give these a try. All right, they're kind of like corn nuts and peanuts together, if you can see that.
Is it weird to smell it?
No.
I smell. Okay.
Yeah, it smells peanutty, huh?
Oh, it smells it.
I like corn nuts, and I like peanuts, so.
But it doesn't taste like peanuts. It tastes like, I know this is going to sound so weird. It almost tastes like a slight burnt corn.
I think that's the corn nuts.
But I kind of like the burnt taste. I don't know if it is a burnt taste, but that's what I like.
You know what? It do sort of kind of remind me of like when you sort of kind of burn popcorn and those pieces at the bottom. Yeah.
That's what
Yeah. So not bad. Okay. So the next thing we're going to try are these exotic potato chips, you guys. I just thought they looked fun. I was in Whole Foods and I saw them and I was like, they look festive. I'll give them a try. I assume they probably taste like regular potato chips, but we're gonna find out.
Well, it has my favorite color in there, purple. So I'm excited about trying a purple chip.
And you know what? Over the years, I always struggle with what my favorite color is. But you know what?
Purple is a bomb color, I'm telling you.
It is. It really is. And I like the fact that purple is royal.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to find us a purple chip.
I think I see it. Okay.
Go for it.
I got it. I didn't touch the chip.
I think I'm going to do a red one. So, let's see.
It's a nice, pretty purple, too.
I wonder how they colored the chips. Or is it potatoes that are this color? Because there are purple potatoes.
There are.
But are there red potatoes? I don't know. Are there red potatoes, people? Comment down below. Let us know. Is there red potatoes? All right, let's give it a try. Regular potato, right? Yep. Okay. So it does say on the back that there's sweet potato in here. There is Yukon Gold. There's the naturally blue potato, which is the purple one. And then there's a ruby dipped vegetable, which is the red. So what I ate was a ruby dipped vegetable that made it red. Okay.
Good though.
I'm gonna try the purple one.
Has that nice ripple texture to it.
And it's interesting that they do all actually have a different flavor. They don't all taste the same.
Nope, they don't.
So if you're in Whole Foods, check them out. Pretty good. All right, people. We're going for the chicken pie. This is a Moravian chicken pie. From what I understand, Moravian chicken pie, they just have the meat, I think. I think. Comment down below. Am I wrong about that? All right. So the spread all came from Salem Kitchen here in Winston-Salem. And they have pre-made items. So all of these were pre-made and then they come with the heating instructions. So basically all of these just had to be heated at 350 degrees and you just pop it in the oven about 20-30 minutes or so, get them nice and warm, and boom, there you go. You have your nice little Thanksgiving spread. So
sounds simple enough.
If you are in the Winston-Salem area, you're looking for something nice and easy, and they do this all the time, so you're not just for Thanksgiving, I want to check them out. I'm cutting into that chicken pie. All right. I probably should have a spatula or something for us.
It's quite all right. You're going to take it back old school.
Just get a good knife and a spoon and a
Yes.
fork. Yep. So it just looks like there's just chicken in there, so no veggies.
I can deal with that. I am not a fan of, I know this sounds crazy, of the peas and carrots that is in chicken pot pie. My favorite parts of any pot pie is the crust.
Yes.
And I like it when it's like that extra crispy, golden, almost kind of burnt. I love the crust. Love, love, love the crust.
I'm right. That is absolutely my favorite part too. And to be honest, when it comes to the vegetables, the only reason I like vegetables in my chicken pie is to feel like I've actually done my duty of eating a vegetable for the day.
Sure.
Yeah. I could do without it though. I can definitely do without it. So.
Okay.
All right, let's give it a try.
Get part of this chicken here.
Oh, look, I'm going to
I do like that.
Maybe the crust could have gotten a little bit crustier.
Crispier,
Mhm.
sure.
Crispier, that's it. That's the word, not crustier. Crispier. So Tamika, do y'all have any like fun or weird or quirky like Thanksgiving traditions that your family does?
For us, Thanksgiving tradition is usually me requesting the same meal every year. I only get it Thanksgiving and Christmas. So everybody contributes is our tradition that we bring. My sister does a cherry yum yum. She makes these awesome baked beans. And then she also does a really, really wonderful greens.
Miss Lakeisha.
She cooks them, I swear, like 3 days, but they're great. I usually do a mac and cheese, and my double eggs are untouched because they are my great grandmother's recipe. So I do. That is one thing that always brings me back to her. Makes it feel like when we were growing up and we were little and everybody gathered at grandma's house. You know.
Yes.
So, everybody just contributes and brings something great to the table, and we give thanks, we say our prayers, and we eat, be festive, and then play games and Black Friday shopping.
Oh yeah, because you and your mom, like that's a big thing for y'all, Black Friday shopping. Yeah,
I have gotten Ike into tradition now. So everybody knows Black Friday. Obviously, this year's going to be a little different because of COVID, putting limitations on us. But, you know, what about you? What is your tradition?
Well, much kind of the same thing. Our family, we get together. I will say that one thing I do miss, kind of what you were talking about, how when you fixed your grandma's recipe for the eggs and how it takes you back to that moment, when y'all were young. I kind of miss that about Thanksgiving and Christmas, because when we were younger, it seemed like, we were all smaller. Well, we all were smaller and younger at that time. And it just seems like our gatherings were just so much bigger. Like all of the cousins were there and all of the aunts and everybody was there. And now that we've all grown up and, we have our own families and stuff like that, everybody has the different things that they do, especially ones that are married with their in-law families being like, in the United States or whatever like that. They may go off and be with those individuals versus being with ours for a certain, occasion. So I just love when our family is able to all come together on Thanksgiving, and I'm excited that my cousin that lives in Oklahoma, she will be able to make it to Thanksgiving this year. So I'm like, yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. So and obviously the food. I mean, like my granddad, he throws down. He's always been a cook, so he will make the meats, and fix the meats and all that kind of stuff. And obviously my mom, she makes some delicious, in my opinion, some of the best sweet potato pie. I love my mama's sweet potato pie. She makes chitlins too. I used to eat chitlins, but I can't do the chitlins.
I still do.
And she don't eat chocolate. I told y'all. You don't trust nobody that don't eat chocolate and eat chitlins, okay?
Not everybody's chitlins now. Okay?
Right. Now, that's important. That's very key. Yeah, you can't, because people got to clean their chitlins now. Right. If you don't clean your chitlins right, you see something floating around in the water, don't you eat them chitlins. Don't you do it. We also have a nice little cocktail, you guys. I got some ice here with some cranberries.
It looks delicious.
This is also from Williams-Sonoma. They have a sangria mix. They have quite a bit of different ones. This one, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has a few flavors in there. It has a refreshing blend of raspberry, cherry, and cranberry with key lime and orange. So a lot of good flavors in here. You can pair it, you know, cut up some oranges or lime, what have you. And then I paired that off with this Big Sipper Sangria that I got from Total Wines. And yeah, and I just stuck some cranberries in some ice and made it nice and festive.
So let me ask you a question. The sangria mix is just a fruity mix, and then you mix it with a sangria of your choice. Is that correct? Or do they have a recommended sangria?
Yeah, because, you know, I don't know nothing about no wine, alcohol, y'all. I sip every now and then, but I don't know my stuff. So I read the back of the bottle. Okay. And the back of the bottle had a recommendation for how to prepare it. And it recommended for this particular recipe to get a red, actually, let me read it. It says in a pitcher, you combine 2 cups of the sangria mix with a bottle of a chilled, dry, fruity red wine.
Okay. Drink too much too fast.
And I have to give props to the guy at Total Wines that helped me, because I told him what I had and what I was looking for, and he initially took me to a dry red wine that was fruity. Again, I don't know what all this means, but and I was like, okay, what else you got? You know, just, you know, see my options here. And so then he took me to this, and then he said this one would be a little bit sweet, but not sweet. Sure. And then there was another sangria wine that would have been more on the sweet side. So I was like, okay, since we have a sweet sangria mix, I might not want the wine to be too sweet. So he helped me out.
I thought he did a great job. Great job.
And it was only $4, y'all. $4.
And a great deal. Okay.
All right, we're going to keep on forging on. Get us some more things to try. So we will go with the southern green beans that has some bacon. Spilling juice, y'all. Lord Jesus, help us. That's actually pretty good. That's good, y'all. I'm a fan. I love bacon. So.
Right, I was going to say, you love bacon.
You not a fan?
I think it has good flavor. I think the bacon really helps it out. So, yeah, I can take or leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We will just keep right on. We're going to try out these. Now, you guys, this is wild rice with cranberries. Okay? And wild rice with cranberries. Never had rice and cranberries, but we're going to give it a try.
Yes.
We're going to give this a try, people. All right. Get into it.
This is different.
Yes, this is why I got it, because I was like, okay, I know she ain't had no rice with some cranberries.
I have not.
I'll just be honest. This is not a black thing.
No. I mean, and that's okay to say, like, what you have tradition-wise in your home. You know, I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving in Texas looks very different from Thanksgiving in North Carolina, or Thanksgiving in some of your Latino homes may look very different from your traditional Thanksgiving with your African American community. So I think it's okay to say, you know, that it's different, that we haven't tried it. You know, that's just part of having different cultures, and and that's okay. You know, so can't say that I would be adopting it into my culture, possibly, and maybe not, you know, but that's just, it's okay.
Yep, and that is true. That is so very true. And I'm okay with trying things once.
Sure.
See how it goes. So here we go. All right.
To me, the cranberries just kind of overpowered, so you don't really taste the rice. And I can't really say that this was a dish that if I seen it, then you know, I'm requesting this dish yearly. I can't really say that, but you wouldn't starve.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so hey, you wouldn't starve. If it was on the table for Thanksgiving, you wouldn't starve. So we're gonna move on to the turkey with dressing. It's like turkey cut thinly with some dressing. What'd you say?
It looks really wet. You know, I never paid attention to, I guess, certain textures of things before. And so my husband, he does not like things that are like overly wet or gloopy, as he likes to say. So it is very, sometimes things taste well, but they have a texture that does not feel right. And so he is very much into like, yeah, it's too wet, you know. And so right now, I feel like I hear my husband's voice. It is really wet.
It's tasty.
So the meat is nice and tender. I'll give him that. Maybe there's something to soak it into that wetness that gives it that tenderness. I would say.
I tell you what might help is if you were to purchase it, then after you cook it, just drain off the excess of this juice.
Maybe so. It will look, you know.
It won't look as like,
right.
But the taste is not bad. I even like the taste of the dressing.
I can leave the dressing.
Okay.
I don't really care for dressing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to turn on to the sweets now, y'all.
Ooh.
We're going to start with these bars because I just want to get this out of the way. Y'all, I told you, disclaimer, they didn't come out the way I was hoping. Lady at Williams-Sonoma, if you're actually watching, thank you for watching. I'm sorry. I know this is not how y'all's come out looking. I tried, though. I did. I'm going to wait for your opinion. I done already ate, y'all.
All right, we're going to try it.
Weird texture.
Well, it says ooey gooey. There is definitely some gooey to it.
It is.
But then you have some solid crunch. Well, I shouldn't say crunchy, but some really firmness to the crust. That helps out with some of that gooey, so you don't have like just glob. I have to be honest though, the crust is probably my favorite part. We would have to follow this with some water because it is
very rich.
Sweet, yes.
Yeah. Because it's like almost like literally a whole bag of confectionery sugar up in here. So if you trying to be health conscious, watching your weight,
this is not it.
Don't mess with the ooey gooey bars, y'all. We're gonna move on to Colonel's pumpkin spice donut and red velvet donut. Bottoms up. It's pretty good. I don't know that I really taste the red velvet about it.
I don't taste red velvet necessarily. It just tastes like a
donut that's red. They got us. They done colored this donut red and called it red velvet, y'all. It ain't red velvet. It's just a red donut. Bottoms up.
You can definitely taste the pumpkin in that.
You can, but Krispy Kreme pumpkin spice is better.
I think somebody likes Krispy Kreme.
I do. Colonels, though, you all right with me though? Y'all okay with me? Y'all all right with me?
But I love the texture of the donut, so this would be my kind of texture of donuts. I'm not a big sweets eater, but I can definitely take this. I would have to take about half of a donut because this is still really sweet for me.
It is very sweet. Oh my gosh. And I like Krispy Kreme. So, Mika, before we end, I just want to ask you, what out of 2020, of all the things that have happened this year, what have you remained thankful for, or what has helped you in kind of deal with the year and be thankful through everything that we've experienced?
Ooh, that is such a loaded question. Honestly, it's just the simple things. I think, God has really kept us and sustained us through this year. I know people have lost jobs. Health has been affected. Mm-hmm. They've lost loved ones. The list can go on. Mm-hmm. But, we really have just the ability to be sustained, and still be able to bless others during such a critical and crucial time, has been a huge blessing. Spending time, having that time to spend with Catherine, even though, there was a period of time when I was out of work for a little bit, and there was some uncertainty there, but God remained faithful. We never lacked on bills. We never lacked for food. My car even broke down during the pandemic. I was able to get another vehicle. So just to be sustained during this time is a huge blessing. So yeah. How about you?
I definitely have to say, like you said, the small things. One of the really amazing things that I'm grateful for this year is that we got married. In which, yay! And
a beautiful wedding, by the way.
Thank you.
I loved how y'all did that. I loved it.
In which that ended up being a blessing because we initially were going to have to push our date back because of the pandemic and the location we were going to have it. They were canceling all events because we got married in April, on April 25th. But then we were like, no, you know what? Let's just stick with our same date and just do it in our backyard. And it was absolutely wonderful. I loved it. I was happy my dog could be there. I mean, it was great. So that was a blessing that we were able to continue with our plans with that. Even though it was different, it still was a blessing. And then for the first year of my daughter's life, we've been able to experience all the little moments because literally at the moment we decided to take her out of daycare and we were trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to work this out? Because, even though we both worked from home a few days out of the week, it wasn't every day of the week. Sure. So we were trying to figure out what we were going to do. And immediately, and although the pandemic obviously was detrimental for a lot of people, and I'm not saying that the pandemic itself is a blessing, but the timing for us when we were asked to work from home exclusively was a blessing, because it was at the exact same time, so we didn't even have to figure it out for long at all. And so we've been able to, it's been a challenge working, with I guess a toddler, coming into toddlerhood in the house. And I know she knows.
Yes, so
they require a lot of attention, a lot of energy. But I just feel so absolutely blessed that 10 years from now, when I look back, that we did not miss all the little moments with her. We didn't miss when she walked. We didn't miss when she started saying little babbly words and all those little things. We didn't miss because we were here.
Sure.
So, those things have really, 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 I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful, I just have come to the understanding even more, the importance of just staying close, and checking on people and stuff. And I know I'm kind of bad at it, but I'm just like, I know, go ahead. She's like, yeah, you are.
In your defense, you've never been good at it, so.
Dang, y'all, dang. So essentially, I ain't never been no good friend.
No, I would say, you are always moving, going, doing great things. So like, you know, I think sometimes for you just to slow down and talk on the phone, that's just never been you.
All right, you guys. Well, I would love to hear from you. I would love for you to leave me a comment in the comment section. What are some of your family traditions for Thanksgiving? Do you have any weird traditions or weird things that y'all like to try and eat or whatever like that during Thanksgiving? And what are you thankful for? What has helped you to remain thankful throughout this tough year of 2020? So let me know. Comment down below. I wanted to pop back in and say one more thing that I'm thankful for, and that is you, my community. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed to my channel and who are supporting me along my journey. I am so appreciative for you, and it is my hope and prayer that you and your family have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. And if you haven't done so already, I want to encourage you to stop, take a moment to find a reason to laugh, and keep smiling. Until next time, be blessed.